Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Good day. How are you all doing? Welcome to Morning SIP with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are wrapping up our It's Story Time series. So I hope you've been enjoying these short stories that I've been sharing with you all this week with some lessons that we can apply to our own lives. So just as a recap, Wednesday was the deaf frog. And I think that's probably my favorite story. And the lesson from that story is, what are you listening to? Who are you listening to? What are you saying to yourself, right? So the deaf frog. The second story that I shared yesterday was socks and shoes, socks and shoes. And the lesson from that is that we are God in action, that we are God's hands, God's eyes, that we are God in action, that God moves through us and we get to be of support and service to each other. That's how God works through us. And socks and shoes is a wonderful illustration of how God works through us and how we are that vehicle for love to express. Yes? And so today we're going to wrap it up with, it's kind of a story within a poem, I would say. A story within a poem. So I'm going to share this with you. And the poem story is called Sick by Shal Silverstein. All right. So I'm going to check in and then we're going to get into the story. Good day, Patty. Good day, Imaja. Good day, Stacy. It's good to see everyone. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and streaming on New Thought Media Network. And we are wrapping up our It's Story Time series today, Maria. We are wrapping it up today. And we're sending love and light to you, Maria, knowing that your blood pressure is at the perfect level for you. Yes, yes, yes. So, Sick by Shel Silverstein. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. So I want you to drop in your name for Peggy Ann McKay. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox. And there's one more, there's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut, my eyes are blue. It might be instamatic flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly buttons caving in. My back is wrenched. My ankle sprained. My appendix pain each time it rains. My nose is cold. My toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff. My spine is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbows bent. My spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk. I cannot hear. There is a hole inside my ear. I have a hangnail, and my heart is what? What's that? What's that you say? You say today is Saturday? Oh, goodbye. I'm going to go out to play. I love that so much. But just think about how we sometimes live our life for that one day, right? Oh, how I remember being in corporate America and everyone would be just waiting for Friday to come. We would be like, Happy Friday, but hardly anyone ever said Happy Monday, Happy Tuesday. It was always Happy Friday, right? Because that's when people felt like they could really live their life, that they done suffered Monday through Friday. And then when Friday hits, ooh, I could really live my life, right? No, 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 no. We were not meant to live that way. We were not designed to live that way. We are designed to live life in joy. That's why I say that. That's why my t-shirt says that. And you'll see that. Live life in joy. That is what we are designed for. And that doesn't happen on any particular day of the week. We don't have to wait till Saturday like Peggy Ann McKay thought she had to wait and realize she was so wrapped up in her misery that she didn't even realize that it was Saturday. But she was saving Saturdays for her day to play. So are you saving? Are you saving all of these days to get to a certain day when you could fully live your life? Are you living life half alive now for some day in the future where you could live your life fully alive? That is not what we were made for. That's not what we were created for. We were created to live life now because that's really all that we have. All that we have is this right now moment. We don't even have the next minute, the next second. We just have this moment right here and right now. And so, how are you living it? Are you coming up with all of these excuses like Peggy Ann McKay? She got the measles. She got her hip hurts. She got a sliver in her thumb. She got all kinds of things until she is reminded that today is Saturday. I want to remind you that every day, every moment, every right now moment is an opportunity for us to live life fully, to live life now, to play now, to laugh now, to be your full self now. We don't have to wait. Oh, I waited so long, y'all. I waited so long to fully live my life in joy, to fully live connected to my yes. I kept thinking somewhere down the road, somewhere yonder, maybe in the by and by, I could fully live the life of my dreams. No, we get to live that now. We get to live that now. What? What's that? What's that you say? You say, today is Saturday. Oh, goodbye. I'm going out to play. So, what is your goodbye? I'm going out to do what? Are you going out to live fully? Are you going out to do that thing that you keep putting off for another day until you have another degree, until you have whatever it is that you think you need that may be missing, but it really isn't because you could still do something about the something that you really desire to do now. You could take a baby step now. You could go out and play now. So don't make yourself sick. Don't make yourself sick by delaying the joy, the love, the fulfillment that life wants to pour into you now. I've shared with you all that I used to do that. I used to believe and truly have myself believing in this very limiting belief that the only way that I could rest was if I was sick. And so, like clockwork, I would get sick, like clockwork. And I would even say, whenever the seasons change, I get sick. And sure enough, every time the seasons change, I got sick, like clockwork. And then I could just lay down and I don't have to do nothing. And nobody's going to ask me to do anything. I don't have to be responsible for nothing. That's not a way to live, y'all. That is not a way to live. So I'm so grateful that I released, surrendered, forgave myself, and healed that limiting belief because it did not serve me to continue to believe that pattern, right? Look at the patterns that are operating in your life that keeps you in that flow of limiting beliefs that really are not in alignment with the truth of who you are. This is what we get to do. We get to question ourselves. Okay, is this coming up for me because I'm avoiding something? Is this coming up for me because I really don't want to do something? Is this coming up for me because I've been hesitant in moving forward in the direction that I know that I need to move? We get to question ourselves and be honest and truthful with ourselves so that we could play. Because I'll tell you, living your life in joy, living your calling, living and doing the things that you truly desire to do is play. It is play. The work is playful because it is still work, right? But it ain't a job. There's a big difference, right? So, what is it for you? What is it that you are putting off to Saturday that you can do some of today, even if it's just for a couple of minutes? Don't make yourself sick. Don't align with sickness as a way to not step fully into your power. Don't delay it anymore, any longer. All right, y'all. All right. All right. So that was called Sick, and it's a story poem by Shel Silverstein or Silverstein. So let me check in with y'all. How did y'all like that story? I see you, Linda. Good day. Good day. Yes, Fee said, I am living the story segment. It's been cute, light, inspiring. Yeah, I felt I needed to lighten things up a little bit. Because last week we were in liminal space. We was in liminal space yesterday, last week. Yes, Maria, I am joy every day. I know that's right. Don't Are you putting living life off until? That's right. We're not doing that anymore. I am at absolutely am and have not been waiting. Yes, go forth. Go forth. He said, I attended a dear friend's homecoming service, and the pastor officiating his service said, not even today is promised. Something within me deeply shifted in that moment. It is so true. It is so true. So that's why we have to live fully in this right here moment. Live where you're breathing right now. Live where you're breathing right now. Yes, Patty. Live now. I love that story. Good reminder. Yes, I need that reminder too, Patty. I need that reminder too. Fee said, me too. A long time I said, I feel like I need to be hospitalized so I could get some rest. Can you believe that? Sad. The thing I thought about the most came to fruition. Shake my head. Yes. Fee, I understand, girl. I understand. Like clockwork. I get sick with every season. That is not the truth. But I made myself believe it was. And sure enough, I would have that experience. Yes. Linda, it took me opening my eyes after a divorce. 21 years of marriage preceded that before I realized I could create and live joy in my life every day. Oh, that's beautiful, Linda. That's beautiful. Elijah said, I finally feel deserving of living in the now. Tomorrow are not promised, so we must live each day as it is, given breath by breath. Yes, we all are deserving. We all are worthy of living our life fully now. And that quality that we have made a commitment to expressing, experiencing, and embodying more fully in 2025. We don't have to wait till the weekend, y'all. We don't have to wait for the weekend. We don't have to wait for a holiday. We could do it now because we are worthy of it right now. Right now. Oh, Sekou said that was funny. I think so too. It's a cute story. Love the story. Yes, we are enjoying and we are knowing that we have this right here moment, right? What does Sekou say? Sekou says, now is better than perfect. Right here, right now. So even if everything isn't as you believe that you need it to be in order to live fully in your joy and your calling and your purpose, now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. So we just get to be in that right now. All right, y'all. So it's story time. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed those three stories. I hope that something resonated with you so much that you will do something differently for yourself, that you will honor yourself, that you will treat yourself with ah with such deep love that you are doing and being exactly what you desire to be without any further delay or hesitation, that you are moving forward right here and right now. All right, y'all. So let's get into some joy news. And I'll keep this brief. I'll just focus on the weekend because the weekend is going to be delicious at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual leader. And this Sunday, my dear friend Eugene Holden is our guest speaker, and we have a wonderful musician, Jessie Powers. Oh, she's fabulous. She's out in California, and she'll be blessing us with live music virtually on Sunday. So this Sunday, we are virtual. You could join us on Zoom or watch us live stream on Facebook. You get the Zoom link by going to our website. Just click Sunday service. RocklandCSL.org is the website, and the Zoom link is there under Sunday service. And our theme for June is commencement as communion. Commencement as communion. And I love this quote. Commencement is not a conclusion, but a covenant. Covenant. It is the sacred vow to walk forward, rooted in the presence of the divine. And that's by Joseph Brodsky. And I love that. And that's what today's story was about, right? Moving forward, walking forward, rooted in the presence of the divine within you. So please join us, rocklandcsl.org, Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Also on Sunday, I'll be playing a replay of the message that I gave this past Sunday when we were in person with our collaborative service with Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Rockland. And my talk last Sunday was on holy ground, rooted in purpose. And so I'll be sharing that this Sunday and Sunday in Praise, which is the other SIP. So you can check that out as well, or check the replay of it out later on if you're with us in service virtually. Okay, so you have some options there. And just have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Live life, enjoy right now without further delay. Yes. And I will see you all Sunday. Yes, I will see you all Sunday. It's good to see you, Fatima. I'm glad you can relate to this as well. Yes, 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 yes. All right, loves, peace and blessings, peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.